Hello, I'm Mike Cooper. I just wanted to show you something new that I'm doing. I just started this last night. I've been wanting to do something. You've seen the superhero mural, hopefully. That's long done with. I wanted to show, I wanted to show new projects that I'm working on. I've done a few things since the mural, but nothing too spectacular. Well, maybe. Anyway, I'm in this play right now. It's called See How They Run. It's a great play. I play the bishop. Cast is a great bunch of people, and I would like to, well, I wanted to do something special for them. So I went and, I'm a photographer too, and I took some pictures. This is the cast and the two directors. Here's the cast. And here's the cast in character. And I wanted them to be in character because I had this plan. I didn't tell anybody about this. Nobody knows about this yet. And this isn't going up on YouTube or anything until everybody knows about it, because I don't want to get out. It spoils the fun if you start telling people what you're doing. Really, if you have a really cool idea for something, don't tell people. Tell people maybe you have an idea, but don't even tell them what you're going to do. Matter of fact, you might not even want to say you're doing anything, because there's one guy in the cast here that I told him, I've got an idea, a project I'm going to work on, and I didn't want to say any more than that, and he was like, he knows me enough to know that it's probably like a drawing or a painting or something, so he's going to have to be dealt with. But anyway, here's what I started so far. This is, I wanted to draw this, but there's problems with it. Like I said, I wanted everybody to be in character, but you can't see enough of, this is Lionel, you can't, the character Lionel. You can't see enough of his face. You definitely can't see enough of Clive's face. This is the man back here. He's a Russian spy, and he's wearing prisoner clothes, the black and white stripes, and I wanted that to be seen a little bit more, so I'm going to try to figure out a way I can, kind of show more of him. He's too far back there. I don't really like that angle of him too much. I want you to see more of his face. So just to make sure that I got stuff I could use, that's why I took more than one picture. There's a good shot of Clive, even though that's not the in-character shot. Better shot of his face there, and there too. Here he's facing more front, but I don't really know what shots I want to use exactly, so I took individual pictures of each person. There's a good shot of the prisoner. That's me. That's the shot I'm going to use of Humphrey. These are their character names, by the way. I can't use that one of Will. It's too straight on. Or this is Lionel. He's really he's really hard to, he goofs around so much. So, but I've got, and I don't want to use that one of her either. I'm not crazy about using a profile of her, but it seems kind of appropriate for it. There's the two directors. They're not going to be in the, and I feel bad that I'm not putting them in there because they're great people and all that, but they're not in the cast, and I think I want to have just the cast in the picture. So anyway, I'm going to try to stay faithful to this photograph as much as possible. I like the way she looks there. I like the way she looks there. Him, pretty much everybody except for him, and him. So anyway, I kind of drew out this is the way I do things. I don't do things however you do them. I mean, I tend to draw heads too big And I don't measure things out the way people say to do it. You know, I know I've been doing this all my life. I'm 21 years old now, so no, I'm kidding. I'm older than that. But anyway, um, you know, you just got to do things the way it works for you. You know, just because somebody says their way works, you know, it might not for you. I have tried other people's ways of doing a lot of things, and I just got to do things the way I do them. So, yeah, I end up drawing people's heads too big, and most of the time, though, I succeed in shrinking them down enough to, you know, I've got to shrink everybody. You know, his head was a lot bigger too before. I don't know how well you can see all this, but I had his head way too big, so I had to shrink it down, and it might still be too big. We'll figure it all out. I mean, I'll adjust. I've only got a few days to do this though, so I gotta really get moving on this sucker. But you know, I'm putting little by little. I'm putting everybody in there. They're gonna look more and more like themselves as it goes along. You know, I'm just drawing it out with a 4H pencil. You know, and I got my little kneaded eraser. That's all you really need. I mean, for that part of it. I'm going to paint it in acrylics after I get everybody looking the way I want them to look. You know, the more you do artwork, the more you become confident in what you're doing, and the more, you know, people might look at something like this and go, oh, yeah, there's no way that's going to look right. Well, shut up. I mean, I know what I'm doing. And, you know, I mean, that's not saying that you're going to like it when it's done, but that's how I do things, you know. I'm confident in how I do, you know. So this is a 40 by 30 canvas. Bought it a long time ago for something else and just haven't used it. And you know, when you start looking at stuff long enough, you start going, what can I use this for? You know, and then sooner or later something will come up. So I'm gonna freak out everybody in the cast with this. Hopefully most of them won't know what I'm doing, and like I said, I've only got a few days, so I'll keep you posted. I can't sit here and just draw and let you watch it like that, because it's, I don't know why. It's just hard for me to do that. I got to move things around and stuff, and I don't have anybody holding the camera, and nobody would want to, so I use a tripod, and I'm just not all that tech savvy, and you know, I see the things that are on YouTube with all the fast motion stuff, and I wouldn't have a clue. So anyway, I'll be back when I make more progress. I should have told you though, you know, I always start out with a circle and some basic body shapes, you know, and it always changes. It always looks, you know, I end up erasing like crazy, and that's my secret. I mean, if that's a secret. And I really wish those dogs next door would shut up, but they never do. Anyway, see ya.